She's almost a frog. Dang it. Should we see
Hello.
that?
Hi, people of the internet. How are you doing?
Are we live streaming?
We're live streaming.
Oh shit.
Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I shouldn't be swearing. Oh no. Oh, I'm a wreck. I'm a mess. I'm sorry.
I mean, whatever. It's not like I'm making money out of this.
Touche. Touche. Ran out of carrot cake. I may have to go get myself another slice.
Oh, you enjoy that carrot cake.
I did. It was good. I had 2 slices so far. One before my nap and then one just recently.
Just recently, you say?
Yes, just recently. It was delicious.
Was it magically delicious?
I wouldn't say magically.
Oh, okay. So it's not Lucky Charms.
No. And it's not homemade. It's from Dylan's.
Oh.
That grocery store is a hit or miss with a lot of things.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, where you live, do they put their rotisserie chicken in a bag?
Define what you mean by bag.
A plastic bag with a one of those like a Ziploc type things where it goes back and forth to open it and close it?
No.
Do they put it in a plastic container?
Not really. It's a kind of cardboard container with plastic windows.
Okay.
And sometimes
Up
it's a
north.
paper container with plastic windows.
Okay, up north and through Walmart and stuff, they do a plastic container.
Yeah?
Dylan's puts it in a plastic bag with a zip
Really?
thing at the top.
Really? So they do a Ziploc bag.
Pretty much, I shit you not, and they are nasty.
Well,
Gross.
okay then.
Don't buy their chicken. Don't buy the bagged chicken. It's not good.
I'll keep that in mind for the future.
But remember how I was talking about Publix fried chicken earlier? I'm really
Yeah.
wanting Publix fried chicken after talking about it. And I
Oh.
can't have it because Kansas doesn't have it.
That's true. It's basically a Florida, Georgia specific place, and I think some other southeast states have it.
Mm-hmm.
I get spoiled with their chicken.
Mm-hmm. I also really miss Cub Foods donuts.
Cub food?
Yes, that's the up north thing.
Oh.
I miss their donuts. Krispy Kreme just isn't the same.
That's right. Ah, you're actually here.
So, you know,
You
I'm
seem
surprised
very-
Tim isn't here to commentate on this game with us, because he's played it a lot.
Hey, ma'am.
Oh,
Can we
yeah?
talk? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You got a
What do
minute?
you want? Yeah, I'm fine. What's
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
up?
It's just
No, I
Mr.
want you
Thompson
along.
has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
You hear that? She thinks she doesn't want that we don't want her around.
She's pretty cute. I'd want her around.
I know, right?
Plus, she's got those cool ass goggle thingies.
I know, right?
If I were to cosplay any type of like space, fantasy, sci-fi stuff, I'd probably do it from this game. There's a couple others too, but this one's got a lot of funny cool looking things.
True. It's very kind of Fallout meets going into space. So you got that 50s kind of aesthetics for a lot of things.
Yep. And it makes sense because this is also from a group that actually worked with Bethesda and then they got the heck out of Dodge and then they're like, hey, we made our own thing with our own rules and our own designs. Come play it because it's freaking awesome. And they're right, it's awesome. But
that's true. That is true.
I do have to say real quick though, when I heard Outer Worlds, I thought of a completely different game.
What did you think of?
What is it called? Jack played it a little bit. He wasn't too enthralled with it. He only had like 3 videos of it. And then Neebs Gaming played it. Jacksepticeye, yep.
Yeah. What was it about?
You're basically, it's still a space game. I'm gonna look up the name of it.
Okay.
Basically, it's a game that you are a brand new astronaut to your people. They've made a space and everything, and you're going out to space to explore and learn and everything. And there's these weird statues that they found from a different race that's been wiped out. They've died. And one's eyes open in front of you because all of their eyes are closed on a statue, but this one's opens and records your life. Outer Wilds is what it's called.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Yep. Jack wasn't too enthralled with it, so he didn't finish the game, but then the game developers finished the game and released it. And Neebs Gaming, they got to one end that wasn't the true ending because they didn't want to ruin it for everyone. So that was awesome.
That's
but
fair.
I thought of that one, which is my bad. But I also know what this game is. I know who it's from.
True.
And I know that Tim has it and he really loves it. So.
And I can see why. But look at her eyes. Look at her pupils. They're diamonds.
So her eyes shift. Yep. And her eyes shift. She blinks.
I know.
She's moving, like not just standing still. And it's really good. Their animation, everything's really good. If you look down a little bit underneath the box with all the words and stuff, it looks like she's actually breathing. They put a lot of detail into this.
No, they did a great job. That's for sure.
The shading's really good. Like, they didn't make the characters look all shiny and everything, because a lot of games that are trying to look realistic, quote unquote,
super shiny.
Really, yeah, they make them look super shiny. They give them deep ass pores. Like, not everybody is going to be sweating profusely and have pores as big as craters.
Yeah. I mean, there are some people, especially when you zoom into the camera, like 1,000%.
Yeah.
So this is about the deserters. So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
So, I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. The town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters?
I'm about ready to go and plug my Google because she keeps hearing things and then, oh, you're looking for me? You need me? What? You said my name? What? I was like, no, stop.
You can be a little too enthusiastic for sure.
Yeah.
You worked with them, you were friends or what? How well did you know the deserters? Did you know this Adeline Reed mentioned? This one.
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed.
Yeah?
He was real sweet to me.
Oh?
Not any sort of dissident.
Huh. So did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no.
I'll take
She was
that
a
as-
real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big
flavor.
office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is
Not a chef,
she left after
not
her
a
son
cook.
died. It was a real
A
big to-do.
flavorist.
I could hear them both yelling clear
Yeah.
from my own place.
I like that.
Can't leave it at that. Why are Reed and Adelaide arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
I see. Well, I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave this. This town's got issues, or I'm sure the deserters are fine people. So what?
No. It does sound like the town has issues.
Yeah, the town definitely has issues. I mean, it's the extreme end of the capitalism spectrum that no one wants to see happen. Capitalism is fine. It's the extreme end that's bad. But then again, that's the way it is for all systems. The extreme end is always the bad end. You take it too far.
I don't know if I have that stacked and ready for Blathers.
So yeah, this town's got
Life's
issues.
hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well.
No?
We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's
yikes.
vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Huh. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by. What do you need to talk with the vicar about? Flipping a switch in the power mill? Where could I find him?
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Your dad's right.
Smart, yeah.
Though, I will say I did do a live stream of this prior, but because my computer was absolute garbage, and streaming it, it was not a fun experience.
Mm-mm.
But now that it's a better computer, I'm enjoying this so far.
Oh, treasure. Alright.
And
Hey.
by the way, for all that don't know, Animal Crossing New Horizons is released today.
I'm playing it right
keep our
now
heads up.
because I am a multitasker.
Yep. Yeah, that's stealing. That's stealing.
I just got a-
that's
I got a
unlocking.
plasma ball from a balloon drop. That's cool.
Nice. Good thing it didn't shatter on impact of the ground.
Right? That would suck.
Yeah, it would. Ooh. Sprat. Oh, hey.
Oh, it's so
not
cute. If only
stealing.
it wasn't dead.
Yeah, I know. I see them running around. Yeah, it's not stealing. I'll take it. Some sprat
Yeah.
hide.
There you go.
Not like I know what I'm going to use it for, but hey, I'll take it.
Oh my god. Outer Worlds, you missed an opportunity to let people get those as a pet. You can name one Chris.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Chris Sprat.
Chris Sprat.
I want a pet to one of those so I can name it Chris Sprat.
I've always felt weird in here. It's
Ooh.
too clean.
Ooh. Schwanky.
It is really clean in here compared to the rest of the place.
I mean, if you got a temple and it's a religious place, you're gonna want it to be nice and clean. You gotta
Our
present
place in the
yourself.
universe
Make
is
yourself
fixed.
look good. Markiplier?
What?
Turn back around.
Uh,
Did he have glasses and stuff on?
yeah, he has glasses.
Work
And his hair
fortifies
looks
the
red.
spirit.
Yeah,
That's
his
like-
hair's red.
It's like a weird white Markiplier.
But his hair turns white when I go to this side. But it's
He
all
must
red
have
over
blonde
here.
Okay.
It's
So, yeah,
probably
never
the
mind.
lighting.
Yeah, so he's not an off-brand Markiplier. Never mind.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
If Outer Worlds ended up putting in YouTubers, that would be amazing.
Hey there, Mary.
I'm
Don't see
sure
you around
Markiplier
here
and
too
Jack
often.
and a whole bunch of other people would probably be in this.
I just came to talk
I wouldn't
to
be
the vicar is all.
surprised.
None of us are above
I
confessionals.
think those two have
What
played
have you
this
got to confess?
already, but I'm
You
not
ain't
sure.
thinking of
That's a
deserting, are
cool
you?
skull.
Yeah, it's like an
What?
obsidian
No,
skull.
no.
An
Really?
obsidian?
The accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do
No,
excuse
it's not
me.
porous enough to be
I must be on my way.
volcanic rock.
Verity to you.
I mean,
That's
it
gotta
could have
be-
been polished.
Well, with volcanic rock, it's so porous and light that if you tried to carve anything out of it, it would have holes all over the place. So even if it was polished, it would still have a ton of holes. That doesn't have any holes in it.
True.
So that could it's really dark in there.
But-
So it could be dark moss agate, it could be obsidian, it could be a bunch of other things. It could be dark adventurite.
Here's the thing, hon. It's surrounding a skull. So that means it could have been whatever the obsidian is wrapped around the human skull and then formed that.
Oh, it's an actual coated skull.
That's what I'm thinking, because it is a skull. I mean, it
Well, I
could
mean, it
be.
doesn't mean that you can't carve a skull out of something.
Yeah. That is true, too. I mean, I don't know what it is. They don't explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how you doing, Vicar Max?
He seems busy.
Yes, what is it?
Yep, he's busy.
An outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How
Yeah.
rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging
Keep
along,
walking.
Vicar DeSoto.
I'm supposed to be putting
I know.
stuff down.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball
This
predictions?
guy feels too
The
nice.
quickest way out of town?
He does, and he's got that kind of face.
Yeah. Granted, I will admit, I have dealt with this guy already.
He actually looks like the dude from what's the name? It's the Butterfly Effects game that came out a while ago,
Oh.
a couple years ago.
Uh,
He looks like the brother.
okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Mark and Jack and the Game Grumps, like a whole bunch of people played this game, and it was like a Butterfly Effect type game, and there was two sisters. One of them turned into a Wendigo.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. That's
The same people who just made the recent game about
yeah. I remember what you're talking about. That
yeah.
space that pirate one with the hallucinogenic drugs.
Yeah, but it was the game that came up before that one.
Yeah, I'm
What was
trying
that?
to remember what it was called too.
Ah,
But it was a pretty cool game. Granted, I didn't actually play it, but I watched it be played, and I watched all the options that could be done, and bleh, it's so in terms
Until
of
Dawn.
Until Dawn. That was it.
Yes, he looks like an older version of the brother from Until Dawn. Yeah, I watched quite a few people play that game, and it was just nuts.
Yeah. Especially the part where you had to choose between the girl and the brother.
Yeah, and
and
it was
it's
all
like-
set up.
Yeah, and you're supposed to choose the brother.
Yeah, and there's some people who didn't, and it's just like, uh,
Yeah, basically.
uh.
It's like, that's too far for a prank.
Yeah.
So the quickest way out of town. So Perfetti wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Let's see. Cut power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry. Fix the geothermal plant.
That seems well within your expertise.
The way we do it's by cutting off power to the others. The ones who left.
Adelaide McDevitt's encampment. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Oh. So she's kind, is what you're saying.
A decent human being, almost.
Yeah, I know, right? So what do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Yes.
Yeah, because they didn't like the way your society was running, and they have every right. They don't like it.
So what do we advise? Right, great. Can we wrap this up? Or intelligence? Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
Bullshit.
Okay. So, I mean, he does have a good point. He doesn't know how the people are living over there.
But just because he doesn't know how they're living doesn't mean that he can cut off things that are necessary for them.
Well, he's not doing that.
Oh.
He's the one that we're asking for advice as to what does he think we should do.
Oh, okay. So he's not like the mayor or anything.
No, the mayor we dealt with at the end of last episode. You weren't there for that.
Okay.
He's... It makes it a lot harder to deal with him because you know what he's saying morally feels wrong, but at the same time, he says it in such a kind way that it feels like it's a good choice to make. But at the same time, so the last playthrough I did, because I didn't go into space on my last go through, I literally finished it at making a choice between the town and the people at the Adelaide's group.
Right.
And I chose Adelaide's group, but when it came down to the choices, it was so hard to make the choice because both sides were not in the right.
Mm-hmm.
And by that I'm basically meaning, while yes, the Spacer's Choice area, the whole Spacer Choice thing is not the best option because they basically sell you to do your job. You pay them to do your job, which is wrong. And if you want to die and go to a graveyard, you have to pay them to stay in your grave.
Yes. All right. So I remember watching Tim play through this, and he had a hard time as well because it's just like there's so much screwed up crap here, and he's like, "How? Why? Stop!" It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, but both choices don't feel right because on the other end of the spectrum, if you give power to the Adelaide's group, you're going to be removing this walls society, but everyone that has lived this way and only this way, you're breaking them from that forcibly to fend for themselves against raiders and the wilds, essentially, because they don't have power to defend themselves, and they won't have the backing of the Spacer's Choice anymore because you've literally put them all out of the job.
Mm-hmm.
So you've literally thrown them to the wolves and then started and just flew off on your own to do whatever it is you're going to do.
Yep.
On the other side of the spectrum, you have Adelaide's group that, if you take away from them, these people chose to have a freedom life away from the Spacer's Choice group. And their viewpoint is so harsh and rigid against the Spacer's Choice, even those that they wouldn't really want to accept anyone that still thought that the Spacer's Choice was still a comfortable, cozy life to live.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like so when you take power away from them, forcing them to either fend for themselves without any power against the raiders or whatever, or go back to the Spacer's Choice, I mean, you've basically condemned them to corporate slavery.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's no good answer between the two options. And it comes down to a matter of what is your beliefs. What's the pros and cons between them? And ultimately, in an original playthrough, I chose to go for Adelaide and give Adelaide the power,
Mm-hmm.
which devastated the city
Mm-hmm.
for Spacer's Choice. And everyone just was against me at that point. And if I made any wrong statement or movement, the entire town would turn on me.
Yep.
And it even got to the point where our good girl here, Parvati,
Mm-hmm.
she's saying that we should give power back to the town, the city, given her thought processes and what she's experienced to make her ultimate decision.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's no win in this. There is little to no win unless there's some mini quests that I was missing out on that I could have done in the original playthrough that would make things a lot more clear to have, make people more at peace with each other before I switched off the power. I feel like that's what this game is. It's that kind of game.
Yeah, because there's also the fact that it's like, okay, depending on who has power, how are they going to be able to build up from it?
Exactly.
Because somebody is not going to have what they need, so then they have to work harder to get what they need and to have the respect and equality that they have waiting for them.
Right.
And because the town is already so set up, it's got its kinks worked out fairly well, at least the kinks that they think they had, they flattened out. Like the things with paying for to be buried and stuff. Technically, we do that. Anyways, in real life, you have to pay for being put in the ground. You have to be paid to be cremated. You have to be paid.
Yep.
You have to pay to have a coffin.
Here's the thing
with
that.
But this is way different.
Yeah, this is go beyond that. You have to pay to stay in the ground.
In the ground, yeah.
It's like, you're dead. What do you mean you gotta pay to keep your body there? What?
Yeah. In which case, I know they don't go into this in the game, but if they could, having it where they have you can suggest different ways to take care of the dead. So it's not just burial. Like, oh, cremate them and let the ashes go in the wind. You don't have to worry about renting.
But that's...
You don't worry about other things. But that
spits in the face of their the Spacer's Choice thing, because Spacer's Choice is about gouging every last penny that you can gouge. And once you've gouged everything that you can, that's when you toss them by the wayside as if they were just a battery.
So that's specifically what the main character is all about?
What?
Who's the who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the town.
Oh, okay, the town.
Yeah, the way Spacer's Choice works.
Yeah. But that's the and I'm not talking about the town with this. I'm talking about the people who left the town. They're going to be able to make their own ways of doing things.
Right,
And
right.
if they do it that way, where they come up with different ways to take care of the deceased and stuff, and they're able to make themselves bigger and stronger and better than the town it is already, and they're able to show that to the people who live there, who want out,
Yeah.
you could potentially have so many more people go to them, and it just changes the tide of everything naturally.
Yeah. There's so many things that we could do, or that could happen, but it's like, ultimately, what do we feel is going to be the best choice?
Yeah, because
which of that two?
yeah, and what I said is not in the game. If it was, that would be a really good way to, I think, solve this problem. But it's not in the game, so we have to go with what the game has and try to work around that.
Right. All right, so let's continue this conversation, shall we?
Yeah, since I also interrupted
That's
with
fine.
knowledge and ideas and things.
That's fine. This beginning portion is the only portion I have knowledge on.
Yeah.
So, Vicar Max, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible,
That is
then
it?
you should bring everyone together.
Yes.
Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
So your idea is to have the power come to Edgewater and convince the deserters to come back to Edgewater instead of being free from Edgewater. Now maybe if there's a way, like there's a side quest that we could convince the people of Edgewater to become free of the Spacer's Choice situation, while at the same time having the people that are outside of Edgewater join back in so that the choice becomes simple.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Or even have it where, like, you make a pact with the Freedom Group where, like, hey, we'll let you continue to work off this energy stuff so you have electricity and all that, but you have to pay for it.
So what
like,
I'm gonna do,
you're a bill, like you're renting from us.
right? Well, what I'm gonna do, well, that's the thing. You can't siphon the power when we take one of the two. The power is either gonna go to one location or the other after that.
Okay.
So you gotta find a way to make sure that they both are in mutual understanding. Vicar Max is completely right on this one. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's a hint that the game is giving us. So that means what I'm going to do through this playthrough is I'm going to talk to every single person that I can talk to, and hopefully get as many people as possible to want to unify together for the betterment of their society, instead of forcibly choosing one side or the other, and one side hating your guts over the other.
Yeah. Because both sides need the energy, need the electricity. But as it stands right now, it sounds like the city has more people. It has the workforces. As bad as the workforce is,
Well,
as
they're
bad
also their whole thing is to do this canned fish factory thing,
Mhm.
but they've run out of fish, and so they're trying to stuff it with the little rat things instead, and the machine's having issues dealing with it. So that's the company's big issue here. So maybe if there's a way that we can get everything to start working properly for them, so that when we actually get the devices to get turned on,
Mm-hmm.
Huh. You know, that might just be the way to go about it. So is that even
Not
possible?
if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant.
Okay.
It is not as safe as you might assume.
Yeah? And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale.
Really?
However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I know that you're talking bullshit to me. Just gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
So why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
You make a compelling argument. Seems to me that the authorities would be interested to hear that you're after this contraband text. I'll need to know a little more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Oh, I'm serious.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
He also has diamond pupils. Is that just a thing with the Spacer's Choice people?
Probably.
Huh.
It could be a genetic code thing, yeah.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay, Vicar. You hear that? We're gonna go book hunting.
Holy pixels.
Holy pixels?
Wait, did it... Oh, maybe...
Wait, is the stream all pixelated?
This one is. It stopped pixelating, though.
Well, because I was standing still for an amount of time. Here, let me just...
Yeah, it's really pixely. Even when you're standing still, I can see pixels.
And I'm... Okay, my actual live stream is fine.
Yeah, let me...
Let me do this. So stop streaming. And then start streaming again. So, how does that look, hon?
Let's see. Much better.
Alright. It just needed a little bit of a refresh.
Yeah, pretty much. It wasn't ready for you to start moving again. It's like, you've been sitting still for so long.
Yeah, right?
Okay, fish. I want to catch you. Please stop sitting in that corner.
Let's see here. The mantis swarm examined. Oh, that thing's tiny.
It's cute.
It's cute?
It's ugly, but cute. It looks like a bedbug with wings.
It probably is.
It's so chubby, I could just squish its cheeks. But it's so little, I'd squish it and kill it.
True. Look at the lava. That's a world barrier if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Wait. What's that noise? What the fuck?
Okay, that's a thing.
Don't mess with us.
What a flamboyant creature.
It's a canid feral.
Got it.
Look at them thiefers. How the hell does it eat? Oh, well, there went my fishing pole.
Oh no, not the fishing pole.
At least I have two fish, or not fishing nets, bug nets, because I accidentally made a net instead of a rod earlier. when I was sleepy as heck.
Well, you know what they say. You know what they say.
Do I?
I don't know.
Oh.
Stranger in a Strange Land. I think. No. Companion Quest. The Illustrated Manual. Vicar Max. Oh, yeah, that's right. Vicar Max is going to be a companion.
Oh.
Hi. Let me just, Yeah. Incoming. Yeah.
Oh.
Did you get them all? Thank you. You are a godsend, Parvati.
Okay, let me be a memer. What are those?
What are those? They're, Petrore. Ew. They look like bat-like creatures.
Oh.
It was me or them. We or them.
Too bad you can't tame things in this game.
I mean, yes, and at the same time, no. So much to keep track of at that point.
I would tame all of the things. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's you and everyone else.
Oh, I have 6 twigs. Okay.
Ooh, look at that.
Hello,
Right.
mister. How are you? I feel like I got a bullet right for you.
This was just... Oh, there was a little bit of fire on that.
All together.
You keep missing.
Yes, I do. Parvati! Parvati!
It's not working.
It's not working because you ran in there head first.
Well, you're not evening very well.
I'm not. I'm talking about her.
I know.
That's gotta hurt.
There you go. You're dead. Yeah, you're not dead, though.
And a bullet for you, and 3 bullets for you.
And you get a bash to the head. They flew. Holy smokes.
And they lost an arm, apparently, through all that.
Well, you know, when you hit the head, your arm just spontaneously blows up.
Yeah, it just smack off of the arm.
Imagine that sound effect. Just... Pretty much.
Someone needs to mod that in. Every time a limb breaks off, you just hear the pop noise.
Something you need?
Yes. Perception. I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Oh, lovely.
You see, this is what I mean by the extreme end of capitalism.
Yeah.
But
We're doing commentary on Outer Worlds.
yeah, it's a good game.
It is a good game.
It's a good game. I'm doing certification stuff. Otherwise, I'd join you.
Oh.
Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible.
Come sit.
Dad just fixed
join.
machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Interesting. Okay, so her mom was smart. So the likelihood that she's still alive is still very high.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I
Yeah.
know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law.
Yeah.
Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits.
True.
You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, a lot of the churches I used to go to that my family, whether it was for a marriage or funerals or I just went to a service with a family, a lot of the Lutheran churches weren't very upkept. Like, you could tell they were aged, like they had repair done to them or they needed repair done to them. And there was a lot of like good energy there.
Uh-huh.
And there's a lot of Catholic churches that are that way too. Like, they're old and they're like well kept, but you can also see the age in them. So she has a point.
She does. She has a very good point.
And there's not a whole lot of people in that church either.
So it's either you're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. It's an ideal. Not what we live in, but what we strive for. Then why'd you want to talk to him? Or, never been much for religion myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty I feel like I'm at a comfortable middle point of religions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not overly devoted, but I'm not dismissive of the actual belief system. So I'm not atheistic, but I'm not throwing myself wholeheartedly into one view set or another.
Yeah. I'm pagan, but I'm also open to learning about other religions. There's a word for it, and I gotta go look it up.
Yeah. Well, what he is talking about in terms of their religion is an ideal. Not what we live in currently, but what we strive for, I think. But then again, what she's saying in terms of what's being described is the world is a machine. Or the universe is a machine. All the pieces are moving, and it's technically all gunked up and everything. But the church itself, the actual inside of the building, is clean. Not necessarily what he was describing. So I feel like she's kind of missed the point on that one. But you're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. So then why'd you want to talk to him?
Yeah. Okay, so...
No.
I am a pagan omnism, which means I practice paganism as my religion. But as an omnismist, however it's pronounced, plurally. Wow, words. English.
An optimist?
Omnism. You understand that there are multiple religions.
Yeah.
You learn about them, and you know they are there, and you like to learn about them, and you like going and seeing them in practice, but you yourself do not practice them.
True. Okay. Basically keeping an open mind.
Pretty much, yeah. So you know, like, oh, Judaism, Catholic, Lutheran, Buddhism, everything else. I'm not going to name off more stuff, but you know they're there, and you want to learn about them so that you know how they practice, and you can speak with those people, and you can sit and watch how they do things, and how they go about the religion, but you yourself do not practice it.
Right.
And it's just, yeah. So that, yeah. So I don't know how this character is, but what it sounds like, she's not a very religious person. She doesn't really practice religion. She's more driven to work. She's more driven to the way she's grown up. She's not really looking at religion for guidance on things, and that's perfectly okay.
Right.
So talking to her,
well, it's an
way,
ideal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Parvati, it's an ideal. It's not what we live in, but it's what we strive for.
It just comes off cold.
Exactly.
Oh, it's cold. Oh, okay. Well, let's get back to it then.
Yeah, there when she said cold, because she's a mechanic, she's saying that it's not really something that works for her. It's not a machine she runs.
Either that or let me just do a quick save here.
Yeah, it's not something that's main in her life. It's not something big in her life.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I get that. I mean, she's grown up, literally, only being a mechanic. Excuse you, what? I can replicate it. Let me climb. What? Let me climb. There is no difference. What? Okay, fine.
I think you might have found a glitch. Or a bug of some sort. A wall? Invisible wall, maybe?
Or a ramp, because you can't climb on it. You slide down. What is that? What was that? Ooh. What? What? Oh, pocket watch.
Huh.
Thank you kindly. You hear that, right? That coughing
No.
sound?
COVID-19. Just kidding.
No!
Oh no, it's gone into our games. Okay.
It's so contagious that it's computerized.
Imagine if a virus actually contaminated a computer. It's another flamboyant boy.
I mean, there is
That's
such a thing as computer viruses.
No, but I mean like a virus that was not made specifically in the computer, like it transferred from humans to the computers. So it went from an organic to an electronic digital virus.
Incoming!
Oh, it's lovely that you just screamed that there, chick.
I know, right? Parvati, why?
Fucking covered.
Yeah, what does this guy have? Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Now, I don't care if I'm over encumbered. I'm gonna move very slowly, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Parvati?
Use it.
Are you good? Eh? Yeah? Eh? Eh? Come on, let me give you stuff.
Where are we headed?
We'll talk later, okay? Yeah, sure.
But yeah, all those people who are on the ground dead now, they don't need. So, might as well take it, you know, let it get used.
Yeah, I was gonna give her. Ooh! 16 armor!
Hey.
Hey!
Now you look a lot like the people who are running around. Do you think they'll leave you alone now?
No. No, they won't leave me alone.
Oh, that'd be kind of a cool mechanic. Like, as soon as you have the full plate of armor, and you just walk through there casually.
I would think
like,
so
oh,
too.
hey,
Wait,
what's up?
what? I don't remember you guys dying.
No.
Yeah, I ended up last time getting the advancement where I could fast travel even if I'm encumbered.
Mm-hmm.
So, even if I'm encumbered, I'll just go off and fast travel to places.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not caring if I have, like, a boatload of stuff on me. Yeah, anything good here? Nothing, 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 nothing. I gotta keep my mouth closer to the mic. I gotta keep remembering. Ooh. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery. Effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but Scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker. So I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Level 4! I read text! Woo!
Oh! How did... What? Huh?
What?
I was trying to catch a fish, and then apparently I jumped.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I did... but I scared the fish away. It was a big fish. Oh. But I was going around the pond. I was trying to go around it, and then I just jumped. I jumped in the corner of the pond, and the fish was like, "Oh shit, movement!" and it disappeared. Like, God dang it! So, yeah.
I see. Let me increase my talking ability because story options.
And you don't want to go around talking like me in my broken English, even though I've been born in the U.S. since I was born.
Born in the U.S. since you were born?
Okay.
Alright, I get a perk. What kind of perk do I want here? So I got base health boost. Slow World, which is 25% tactical time dilation meter max. Damage when alone in party. Oh, Lone Wolf. Yeah, that's going to be bad for me because I don't plan on being alone in the every time. Bonus walking speed. That might be nice. Bonus sprint speed. Maybe. Weapon.
You do carry a lot.
Carrying capacity of 50 kilograms. Interesting. Very interesting. Bonus experience from companion kills. Let's go with bonus experience.
What was the negotiating one?
That's a... Plus 20% vendor prices. Nah, that's not as good.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought, maybe that could help us with speech. And it's like, nope, never mind. Wrong type of speech.
I'd rather go for some companion kill bonus experience. So that way I can level up faster and get to those other areas a lot more quickly.
Yeah.
To retrieve the journal. When the collector had abandoned his home, he hid the banned books in a small cave along with some other contraband. Travel to the cave and retrieve it. Damn. Don't remember that.
This stream got pixelated again, but that's okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm hoping it'll clean itself up in a minute.
Checking my stream. Nope. Is my stream thing? No? Oh, okay. Ooh.
It's a terminal.
It's a terminal. So from J. Bartel. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson. Alright, let's see what's from Eldridge C. Jefferson. Of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. From Clement. Interesting. So a dispute about theology.
Huh.
I wonder what could have been the triggering cause. Oh, hi. Jesus.
Sheldon, I swear to God, if you get close to this tarantula and spook it, I'm going to come over and I'm going to thwack you with my net. It's standing up and rearing at me, and I'm like, ugh! Okay, just a little bit closer. I got it! I got the tarantula!
What's up?
Okay. I got a tarantula.
Really?
This situation just got hairy. Oh, it's so cute!
Hey, Han.
Huh.
Listen to Parvati as she's going down... Oh, well, first she needs to get back up on it. Let me see if I can get her up here real quick.
I can
There,
hear you
there.
going, what?
Listen to Parvati. And she's going down. She spooked me. I thought we were under attack. It's like, do you have to make that noise every time you jump? Really? Yes.
Apparently.
Bit cartridge. Yeah, free stuff. I'm game.
Cute.
Evicted? Wait, I can't go in there because they're evicted? That's bullhonky.
Too bad you can't find a way. Oh, wait. Was that a way in up there?
I don't know, but there's some items here. Let's see.
Oh, maybe I
No.
looked at it. No, I don't think you can get up there.
Damn. Is there a way for me to get up? No. Not even getting up there would be a thing.
Yeah, because all of this, I feel like you'd have to be able to jump higher and be able to climb up the walls.
I'm wondering if I came through here already, because these guys look like they've been dead for a while. But then again, they still got loot on their body, and I wouldn't have left loot.
Mm-hmm. They're magically dead.
Yeah. I don't like the looks of this. It's like the old saying of it's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Too quiet.
Oh, wow. They changed the dates, the times of the year that the tarantulas come out now.
Yeah, I mean, Animal Crossing has... Ooh, mock apple. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
A mock?
A mock apple.
So is it still edible, or is it just a fake apple?
It's, Oh. Hi!
Like a genetically different apple.
You see nothing.
You didn't see anything.
You don't see bullhunky. You see nothing?
It's like the penguins from Madagascar with their little wave thing in the air, and they go into the hole. You didn't see anything.
Yep, basically. We literally met eyes. We looked at each other longingly into each other's eyes.
Oh my god.
And
You rolled a 19 with a +5.
on stealth, on accidental stealth. Where'd the guy go? I want to shoot him now. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Marauder hooligan. Shut up, animals. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Oh, you doing good?
Let's end this quick.
You
Don't
good?
mess with us.
Oh, did I hit you in the groin? I'm so sorry.
Sounds like he needs a little bit of sticky balls.
Some sticky ball. What did I just grab? Oh.
You're
I'm
encumbered.
encumbered. Oh no. I'm encumbered. Now I'm gonna walk slowly and I can't run. It's not like I've been running at all.
Mouse. It's Kitty. Hey, Mouse.
Huh?
Do you have anything to say about this video game? Hmm?
Here they come.
Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say? No? Okay.
Excuse you. How are you still standing? What kind of armor do you have? I want it. Give it.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I know you, poor baby. Don't you love and affection? Poor child.
Excuse you. Just gonna take everything, because at this point I'm gonna be moving at this speed no matter how much weight I got.
Yep. Wow.
Hey, can you kill this person so I can gain extra experience?
Are you talking to me or the person?
My companion. Hunter, can you kill this person for me, please? So I can gain the extra experience? I mean, you're my companion here, right?
Sure. There you go.
You did it.
You did it! Well done!
Woo! Oh, meow wows. Meow wows. Does Mama make loud noises?
Hi! How you doing? Am I just that good at stealthing?
Kill them!
Kill them! Stop it! I like how the guy just comes charging at me with a knife, and I just literally smack him to the side.
Okay, I'll let you be, Mama. I'm sorry. I just wanted to give you love and attention and cuddle you.
Oh, I've been here before. Don't go in there. There's mines. Parvati. 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 Okay. I know there's mines around here somewhere.
That armor.
What do you mean you can't get past that armor?
One.
There. Jeez. You're useless.
Something you need?
Yeah, I want to get into your inventory. How can I equip you better? Oh, here we go. Parvati. Here. Here, let me give you... What kind of armor you got? A 7 in armor? Here, you can have a helmet. 7 armor is actually the best thing that you got on you going on.
I just noticed that my seat has sunk all the way down.
Nice. Here's an assault rifle.
I hate this computer chair. I don't know why the people threw it out at the apartments.
Fair. You know, I've had chairs do that up to me all the time.
Yep.
What was that? That doesn't sound good. Yeah, that. What is that? Did you hear the roar, Hunt?
No, I was not able to.
Weird.
Lady boo.
Is my audio just that low for you?
Lady boo.
I
don't know why, but I'm not able to hear the stuff in the streams very well.
Yeah, let me just make the effects up higher.
That's why the volume wasn't all the way up on the stream. Because I didn't want it to go through into your stuff while you were recording. What are you playing? What are you playing with? Doesn't sound like one of your toys.
I mean, this is a telescopic baton.
I've been looking for that. It wasn't on my thing.
Oh, here you go. If you want it, I can hand it to you. What is that?
Thanks, Cat. What is, they don't sound happy.
Oh, not at all. Oh, hi.
They sound like I'm gonna murder your face and then eat your giblets. Kind of not happy.
Here, let me just change my weapons real quick. Because I want those stronger weapons.
Strong weapons.
The strong weapons.
They are strong.
So strong. So strong. Let's see here. Oh, I see. I can break them down. What? I don't understand what that is. There we go. Shoot you right in the leg. Gotcha, Cub.
That's the last of them.
Oh, it is? Awesome. Give me the tail. Give me your stuff. Just give me everything. Give me everything. Huh. You know what this looks like to me, huh?
A train?
Yeah. That's exactly what it looks like. A train wreck.
They look like train cars.
Yeah, but it looks like it's been here forever. I mean, you know how long it would have to be for grass to grow on dirt that's covered it? At least a year. Oh, jeez. This thing just...
It'd have to be, well, maybe for the grass, but for all of that dirt to get around all that, and then settle and compact.
Yeah, for how high the dirt is. Much longer.
Yeah. Those have been there for a while.
Yeah, they have.
Because there's also no sign of tracks.
Yep. Alright, so let's actually just break down some of these weapons. A stun button. I can't say. Light pistol, yes. Oh, that one's a better light pistol. Do you know what? I'll just equip that on, you know? And just, that.
Oh, you're gonna have your zoomies now?
Jimmy Jams?
She has so many Zoomy episodes. It's funny.
Zoomy, yeah. I was about to ask. Special effect.
I got the hermit crab. Okay.
Eat the hermit crab.
Yeah, more than likely you probably did want to be left alone.
Yeah, you're probably right. 215, 215. I could probably move around now much easier. Yeah, I can run now. Now that I've broken down so many weapons.
There you go.
Oh, hey, look, a hologram.
Cool.
Geothermal power. Oh, no, this is not where I need to be yet. I'm like, geothermal power plant? How could that? Oh, wait a minute.
Hold up. Ooh, nice keg system.
Nice keg. Ooh, what's that? Oh, can I disarm it? No! Frack!
Good job.
That hurt a lot. Ooh. Let's pick it. Yummy. Ah, the Journal of Baku. Heavy armor. Yeah. Ooh, armor parts, weapon parts. I like that. A gyrosite and a magnon. Nice. Ooh.
Seashells to the Nookling store.
Ah, some food. I like food. Food is always good. Bit cards, weapon parts. Oh, man, this place has got everything. Give me more like this. Ah!
Yeah.
How'd you get hit?
Did she get hit by a projectile that flew off of that when you blew it up?
I think so.
Oh, hello there.
Hi, working on the.
Hello there. How are you, Tim?
Can you put this in the thing for me?
I can do that. Do we have to? Oh wait, no wait. Okay.
Oh, hi. No, it's a primal ravager. Monkey
A what?
boy.
Monkey boy.
Monkey boy.
Oh, it's like a. Oh, he's got a weird butt.
He's got a glorious butt. What are you talking about?
That's a gross butt. That is one creature that I do not like. Just because he's got such a. Why did you run into him? That's how you get your ass shot.
Parvati! Oh boy. Where are you running off to?
The guy who died right in front of you, he's got his mouth open.
Yeah.
He just looks like something there, so it's just like draw me like one of your French rolls kind of thing going on.
Everyone all right?
We did it. We killed a What's wrong with your face?
What is wrong with her face?
Are you okay? You good? Spacer's Choice is all the best, right? Yeah.
Swiggity Sooty, they have some booty.
Swiggity swooty, they got some booty. So who are you? Ah, Primal Brute? Who are you guys? Brutes? No, Ravagers. And this was a behemoth. Well, okay then.
I love it.
That was terrifying.
They put a freaking Mario reference in this.
In what?
But-
Oh, Animal Crossing?
Yes.
Are you
But this
surprised? Are you
I am
really
not
surprised?
surprised. I am delighted.
Oh yes. As you should be.
What are these holes in the sand that pop up and spurt water? I
Oh,
want.
those are little clam people that you would have to get through. Oh, that's disgusting.
So I was right. They are creatures that you can use a shovel to get.
Yes.
Yes, good, delicious. I'm going to shovel so many of them little bitches. Them little sons of bitches. When I get a shovel.
They'll stop spurting water on me at all times. What the fuck? Oh, that's just the pipes. The pipes they're calling.
I'm going to dig up so many clams, I'm going to be able to open a seafood restaurant. Thank you.
Just in the other room working on my certification.
Any
Okay.
progress on that matter we discussed?
Ooh, red
Yes,
snap.
there is. I have your book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait.
Wait.
What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Well,
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
well, then you should have learned fucking French now, shouldn't you? Han, baguette, Eiffel Tower.
So
There's
you
a
didn't
lady.
want that book to keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself. You're overreacting a bit, don't you think? That book seems a bit more important than you let on.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
The greater good.
I've spent my life
Ew,
searching for the
excuse
keys
me, I'm
to
allergic to
unlocking the
bullshit.
secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan.
Uh-huh.
I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
I mean,
Or,
hold on a second. Vicar.
or,
Yeah?
Vicar, you can find someone who knows French, where you're from, have them read it to you and teach you how to read the book, or as they're reading it, you take down notes of what it says.
Exactly.
Frickin' this man.
So at least you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose. Yeah, no, he's not gonna like that.
Nope. But
Why
it's
did-
so full of sass and spite. I love it.
Why did you think the book held the secrets you were looking for? This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution. Speaking of plague-ridden backwaters, I should get going. Why did you think the book held the secrets you were looking for?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
I
Okay,
see.
but just because it goes against your guys' beliefs and religions doesn't mean that it shouldn't be validated as a religion.
That
Like,
he's agreeing with you on that one. I know that much. It's his higher ups in the religion that he's practicing. It's kind of like the way the Catholic Church was back when the Crusades and stuff was going down, or how extremists in any kind of religion tend to be, where it's heretical to speak against what I believe in.
mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what the higher ups are, because it's also about control for them
Right.
as well. So,
So it's kind of like number 40K and how like anything that's not what they're for is heresy.
yes, that's a very great example.
I should know because in that universe, I'm a filthy heretic.
So a vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it? Or at least you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose. Or okay, so the other ones. So a vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bokonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport.
Okay, so at least he was smart
Perhaps
there.
I
and
could
like,
make myself of
all
use
right,
to your
I
crew.
need someone who can speak this shit.
Yeah, and now he's asking if I'll let him join my crew. So it could be a beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out of town. I wouldn't mind a ship hand. So what's in it for me?
I don't think so. Leave conversation. We're not going to say that.
No. I want my companions.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my
You're like
money,
Doctor
but
Who.
I can offer you free
You look without
spiritual
a companion.
counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
That'd be
I'm
perfect.
pretty handy with a toss
Technically,
ball
you can't
stick,
survive
or
without a
any blunt
companion,
instrument,
like
really.
Doctor Who.
I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
With a toss ball
I'm
stick?
fairly competent at hacking
Yeah.
computers as well.
Ebola?
He's a hacker.
Ooh.
A religious hacker. I love it. That's all part of the vicar training. Spiritual counseling. Are you even a real vicar? Not sure I'm in the market for a hacking, brawling vicar. No, I want that.
All right.
Some other time. Let's see here. Is that part of your training? You know what? Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Shush, phone.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
I'm blind! I got hit with T and L! What?
I looked down before I got flashed, but I heard the music. Holy goodness. All of a sudden, full orchestra coming out from my laptop.
Oh. That was something else. That was a trip. Hey, Pravati.
Team Nook Miles.
You leveled up. Let me make you
Organization
more.
guide.
Threat generated. Wait.
5,000 miles.
Increase the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. No.
What?
Boisterous. Increase the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion.
No, we don't want our companion to be a sitting duck. Thank you very much, game. Fuck you.
Yeah, no. I increase health, maybe.
Pardon my French.
Threat generated. That would be pretty interesting. Bonus engineering, an additional 10. No, go with that. Go with that one. Yeah.
The expansion you get from that.
So chance to extract.
5,000 mile credit thing for organization. So good. Thank you.
Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about
Aminal Crossing.
Aminal Crossing. Right.
And animal, not aminal. Animal.
Aminal.
I think I don't remember if I was telling that to you guys or to Tim, but I now say, instead of animal, I say aminal so much. I said it so much as a joke that I now say it just normally, naturally, and it's just like, dang it. And it's like my niece is going to learn from me, and I don't want my niece to learn from me. Get in trouble for saying it that way in school. If she even gets to go back to school.
Increase that.
She's so bummed. She loves kindergarten, and now she can't go to school because of all the COVID-19 stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what to say about it, really.
Yeah.
So look at my persuasion, lying, and intimidation. I'll be able to talk my way out of anything. and my stealth, hack, and lockpick, I can get just about anywhere at the beginning levels. It's so great!
Don't jinx yourself.
Fighting, on the other hand, I'm not going to be great at fighting. I mean, I'm decent, but I'm not going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
So my companion better pull her weight. Or his weight. One of the two. Oh, right. I probably should go into my journal and figure out die robot. Let's go to the die robot. I want to go fix the robot.
Yeah, because you need to start talking to people and fixing things and trying to get the outcome you want.
Well, I needed to get higher engineering to deal with it. And I think I did that.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, that was the Canid, the crazy dog boy.
That was the flamboyant dogs. That was
Yeah.
such a cool, like, artist rendition of it, like the with the organs and stuff. That was so cool.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with their loading screens and having opened anatomy sketches of the creatures being shown. I don't like it.
I like it.
I like to see your bleeding heart and your organs with your liver and lungs.
Ah, he ain't no bread. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching
what'd you
for
say?
repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Yeah, I want you to. Yeah, I could do it myself, actually. Hang on a second, I'm not so sure. Go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Whoa, hey, don't you owe me something for the repairs? Parvati, why did you name this mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Oh, so she likes fan fiction.
Oh, I see. Is that an Aetherwave serial or something?
Absolutely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday
Absolutely, I
night.
love that. I may have to
Be
steal
more
that.
careful out there, Jeremy.
Okay, so
Fan fiction would be more of she likes romantic novels
I
or
think
space novels.
I think it's a soap opera.
Oh,
Self-diagnostics initiated.
okay.
Please do not
It's kind of like
disturb.
Days of Our Lives and Passions.
Yeah, something like that. Or the
Oh.
mysterious stranger from Fallout.
Oh yeah, The Mysterious Stranger. That's yeah.
Or no,
There was
the
a-
Shroud. That's what it was called.
Huh?
The Shroud is what the guy was called. Yeah.
Yeah, Mysterious Stranger was like the guy who came out of nowhere randomly while you were using VATS and helped attack
Yeah.
her.
He came out of nowhere, lightning fast, and killed all our enemies in their cowboy ass.
When I was little, we'd get afraid.
Bring us
Wasn't
on
there
there,
another
soldier.
character that was like that in Fallout? I think they had another one.
Okay, this guy, as soon as I started talking to him, he said, "Bring us honor, soldier." The way he said it, though, it was like in such a mumbled sound. It almost sounded like he said, "Unis honor, soldier."
Oh my god. Also, he's not ugly.
Yeah, he's old. He's wrinkled. He's battle-worn.
He's not a looker. Ludwig, you're not a looker.
I mean, you're right. You don't have to worry about the scout anymore. Got a question for you.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold
I'm gonna need
mechanical
to come
heart.
over and cut up some onions for the brat.
Cut 'em up.
Cantina,
Cut 'em up.
lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Oh.
only gonna need 2 brats because I couldn't even finish 1 brat last. Well, then again, I don't really eat.
Yeah, because there's like 5 brats.
Do you want half and I take the other half?
I can do it that way.
I don't care. It's up to you. I'll leave it to you. You do what you want to do.
You do, Tim. You do you.
You do you, boo.
Okay.
Love you.
Did you just call me Boo?
Yes.
Yes.
Did it feel weird?
No.
Huh. Me either.
I say that.
There. It's okay. It's okay.
I say that every so often to people.
Oh.
Or about things.
I must not be paying attention. I'm sorry.
I even could have told you that one.
Love you.
I love you too. Nerd.
Tim and Haunt, everyone. Such great.
This is also the man who in Fibbage last night said on his question, what motivates me to get stuff done? He put a lobotomy.
Because he misread it, saying that what motivates him to not get things done, or something like that.
No, he said I couldn't think of anything, so I just wrote down the funniest thing I could think of. Whereas I put in there my name, because I'm actually the one who tells him to get stuff done. Or asks him to do things. And even then he doesn't.
3 people put down your name, Haunt.
Name. I know.
Shut up, Microsoft. Here's what's happening in real life.
We already know what's happening in real life. We don't need any more information. Thanks.
My email is not real life. Gosh. You know how many computerized AIs send me emails saying, here's a job opportunity over here. Here's a job opportunity over here. Apply now.
I get so many sketchy, fake job opportunity things.
These aren't sketchy or fake. They're actual Indeed, Monster, and all that. Because I have anytime job opportunities for like graphic designer and web designer appear, I want to be notified so I can apply for them later. I also need to get to a resume place and spend money to get my LinkedIn and resume set up like I said I wanted to do.
I've put my stuff on LinkedIn, Glassdoor. What was the other one? There's a couple other ones.
Do they all match?
Huh?
Do all your resumes match each other?
I actually had to delete the accounts because I got so many fraudulent people coming up to me.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, we have a position for you. And it's something that I have no certification or experience for. And then they have sketchy emails set to them and stuff. And it's just like, I couldn't handle it anymore. And I'm still getting them every so often.
LinkedIn and Indeed are pretty good about that. ZipRecruiter I've found to be not as good. As much as I do like their stuff, and they helped me out with one job, I've been hit with more icky feeling ones at ZipRecruiter than I have before.
I was going to cut up onions. And I don't need 2 loaves. I just need 1 for each.
Oh. I'm going to leave these here for you so you can do whatever you want.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some onions chopped up for my brats.
Okay.
You have fun.
Well, he hid his secret weapon in a laboratory. Lavatory? Bathroom.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
That is very true. You are right. The bathroom is the last place a robot would need to go. You are 100% right, my good dude. So I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I've got a question for you.
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
Murderous? Can't say I have.
Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its enemy. First they will rob us of our jobs, and once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
I'll leave you be, buddy. Ludwig, you have a screw loose. But then again, there are plenty of people out there that would agree with you. Machines are the enemy. Machines are abominations! But they're helpful to society. And yeah, they do replace people's more monotonous jobs. To make things
Something
more
got you down?
Nothing.
accurate
Just
and
don't want to fall
efficient.
sick.
Oh yeah, you don't want to fall sick. Falling sick would be bad. That's right, there's like a plague going on in this area.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No, I'm not a big drinker, Pavati. Hey, shut the... Oh, wait a second. I just remembered. I probably should take off my, could I just take this off of you? Oh, this is not good. How do I take this from you? So Parvati, how do I take this off? How do I take this away from you? Parvati, Parvati. Damn, I'm gonna have to look this. Shut up, will you? Yeah. YouTube, yeah, real life, totally. I got you covered, dude. The Outer Worlds. I have to look this up. How to remove companion helmet. Oh, someone else has set this up. To remove the helmet from companions in Outer Worlds, you first have to go to pause game, then go into settings. Step 3, go over to the gameplay tab by using the shoulder buttons or clicking on it or whatever under general. Find the little show companion helmet checkbox. What? Wait a second. Go to settings. What was it then? After settings? Go into settings. Step 3, go over to gameplay tab. By using shoulder buttons or clicking on whatever. Under general, find the show companion helmet. Show companion helmet. Okay, yeah. Uncheck that box. What? And you can see the lovely mugs of your companions in-game once again. Even outside dialogues. As far as we can tell, this is the only way to do so. Yes, I know this doesn't technically remove the helmets from your Outer Worlds companions. It's purely visual. The helmet is still on there. You just can't see it. Well, the fact of the matter is, once you put a helmet onto a companion, that is, you cannot take it off. You can swap helmets just fine from inside the inventory menu, but you cannot take them off. So the roundabout way of unchecking the show companion helmet box. I know, it didn't make the game. I didn't make the game. I'm just the messenger here. So yeah, that's about all there is when it comes to removing companion helmets in Outer Worlds. Oh, come on, really? If someone else in the game is bothering you, might I suggest you check out our list of Outer Worlds guides? We've written give medicine to okay, fine. You know what? Sure. Yeah.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another zero-G.
Well, I'm going to the bathroom. Don't mind me. Don't you dare open the door, Pravati. This is the men's bathroom. What is this?
Got it. Inside voice.
I found Ludwig's special weapon. Hey, Ludwig! Crazy Man McGee! I've got something for you. Something delicious. Wait, where's your... Oh, there's your marker. I can't seem to jump over. There we go. That's all I wanted to do was jump over. So this man thinks that robots are all out there to kill them. And there are plenty of people that will agree. Ah, my leg. Will agree with that kind of mentality. The AIs are out to rise up, take over our jobs, take over our lives, turn us into batteries? That was terrifying.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Yes! I've found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit.
Huh?
Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical
I know,
discharge.
right?
I call it the hand of the law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish?
His voice actor sounds familiar. He
Stick a couple
sounds like the
thousand
guy
bolts
who
in
did
its guts.
Codsworth in
With
Fallout 3.
compliments from old Ludwig.
Maybe. Alright, you ever see a mechanical flailing around like a ground fish? So what's next?
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the old
yet.
plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Yeah, he's already given me. Don't worry about that. I've already got a passcode from Reed. I feel like I'm going to regret getting mixed up in this. What you...
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain.
He's not wrong.
Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
So how am I supposed to get one of these logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Pravati, is a logic module something you could help with?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Seems so...
This guy is something.
What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right?
All right.
I've got a contact.
Oh, you do?
A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton.
Really?
We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Okay, perception. Edgewater is in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact.
Aha!
Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero-G to your memory.
Oh, that's kind of you.
When he said the excuse me thing, the only thing I could think of was excuse me, princess.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. It says steal. I don't want to steal. That's empty. That says steal. That's steal. Use workbench. I could do that. That's picking a lock. That's probably going to relate to losing karma or whatever, and I don't want to lose karma.
Especially not with this weirdo.
Oh. Vending machine discovered. What about this one? Can I get more experience? Hey, another one. How about this one? Okay, can I... No? Oh.
Taste the freedom.
Ooh, look
that
at
freedom's
that.
a little stale.
The freedom's a little stale. What's this? TNL, buy simply now. Well, okay then. I don't need anything from them. What is that noise? It sounds very squishy and roach-like.
I was gonna say, I hope I'm not chewing loud.
Unless you're roach-like and you're chewing, I don't think you'd be. I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not a roach.
That's so weird. I think it's inside the crates. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Just some squirmy sounds. But that ring looks so cool.
That is pretty cool. And then they have their own Aurora Borealis.
I know, right?
That's so freaking pretty. And then the planet on the other side.
Exactly.
Way out in space.
Stranger in a strange land. Actually, what's my stranger in a strange land task here? Divert power from the geothermal plant, and now comes power. Okay. I wonder if there's more side quests inside this place that I can do to get people on my side. Because I did some that I just didn't think would be the case, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I could still go to the geothermal plant and do the quest without too much of an issue, because the guy gave me... What did the guy give me? It was some kind of weapon.
Oh, I got a paperboy cap.
Maybe it was the light machine gun?
Really freaking cute. I'm gonna put my explorer's hat back on now. I'll wear that tomorrow.
Yes, good. Worry about that. Worry about it tomorrow. So what's in here? Can I talk to anyone? Hi.
You're safer inside the walls.
If you say so, friend. Ooh, heights. Gimme. Ew. Yeah, the machine's not designed to be taking those things.
Mm-hmm. It really did not look like it.
Hi. I'm just gonna Close that behind you, Parvati. I'm gonna look in here. What's going on in this? From Mr. Thompson. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. It's understandable as to why he's doing that, because it's basically a matter of essential personnel versus non-essential personnel with the limited amount of resources that you have.
But at the same time, they're still lives. They are sentient beings that think and feel.
Yes, and but at the same time, it becomes a hard choice. As much as I hate it, and I'm sure based on the way he's talking, he hates it too. Now, unless there's evidence to point that there's actually more abundance and he's hoarding it, it's completely understandable that this place has just hit hard times, and people are going to suffer, and it's a matter of trying to figure out how to make the best of this horrible, horrible situation. And he doesn't think that they can make more for themselves because Spacer's Choice will literally throttle them, because they're all slaves. Even the higher up guy in this area is a slave to Spacer's Choice. So it's like, it's a lose-lose situation for him, because damned if he does do something for the people, he gets completely throttled by his higher ups, and damned if he doesn't, because the people below him are going to, well, rebel. So it's like this guy is in a horrible situation and has to make the best of it, of what he can do.
Yep.
And I feel sorry for the guy. I really do. But at the same time, I don't know. That's the big issue with this place. It's like, I don't think anyone's actually in the wrong here. It's just a shitty situation all around, and you gotta find some way to unify them without forcing them to be unified. Ooh, hack 10, bypass personal. Yeah, let me bypass that. Password Tenderfoot. Oh, nice. Oh, welcome, Granger. Alright, hello. Personal files, last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death to our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start? Yeah, it's a horrible situation all around. There really is no good way. I mean, you can say that the guy is corrupt until you're blue in the face, but I can't agree with that unless
he shows that he's actually corrupt. So far, it does not show that.
Yeah, the game is showing me that he's not corrupt. He's just
following
a victim of the situation and doing the best he can for the people. But but people can jump the gun too, and I mean, he really could be corrupt for all I know, and he's just being all nicey nice. This game makes it hard, morally speaking, to make a choice without having any biases, and I'm someone that has the hardest time wanting to stick to a bias, if you will.
Me.
So, Spacer's Choice property. From the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator, symptoms of an infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier. Damn, this is so real. I just got a gold nugget. Nice. And as Spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Man. So, yeah, they're basically saying if you want medicine, you're going to need to come to work. And if you're sick when you need medicine, you need to come to work if you're gonna get said medicine.
Yep.
That's horrible. Understandable because of a ration shortage. Unless we what if what if we could get away for the botanical garden to make medicine for the people to show its worth?
There you go.
But we still have to choose one area or the other. But if we can get the botanical garden to show its worth with making a cure for the plague and trying to get them to, you know, play nicey nice with each other. Hello.
Yeah, because energy can go to one place, and then the other place can have the Botanica and go neutral.
Well, the thing is, if we put the power to the greenhouse can't move. So everyone in these walls will have to move to the greenhouse if that's going to be the ultimate case. But we got to make it so that people are willingly wanting to move there.
Oh, okay, because what I was thinking is that they send over the medication that they make through the Botanica.
Yeah.
In the greenhouse. Because the greenhouse doesn't necessarily have to have energy to run.
Yeah, it does, actually. That's kind of going to be explained when we talk to the person.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I forgot this is a video game. It doesn't run real life logic.
Well, here's the thing. There's machines inside that greenhouse that make the plants that are in it
exactly
be able to grow. If those machines are not working, those plants are not going to be able to grow. Yeah.
There's greenhouses where it's specifically just the people who are making sure that things are growing and stuff.
Right, and if it can grow in the harsh wastelands, then that's perfect. But if it's stuff that can't, I don't know. I'll have we'll find out more about it. So, Spacer's Choice, Edgewater Sultana Cannery, a Spacer's Choice property. Found 1 left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Oh my god, 2 months? 2 unscheduled
I gotta be right back.
amputations. Alright. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Oh. I mean, I understand why, but that doesn't mean I like it. That's Bard. Oh, Oh, what's down here? Hello. Is this stealing? Yeah, it's stealing. I don't want to steal. Hello, my people. How are you? Anyone? Anyone here at all that I can talk to? Perhaps mess with? Hey, Bravati, what's going on here?
Where are we headed?
Oh, we're gonna be going to the thing. So you mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
Well, I like a drink now and again. I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself. I don't make it a habit of imbibing? Okay, I need to look up what the heck is imbibing. Imbibing. Oh, drink. Imbibe. Oh, okay. So you're right, it isn't. You're right, it isn't. No, I'm not gonna do that to Pravati. Pravati's a nice girl. I like a drink now and again. I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
No! No. Don't apologize. If you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Parvati! Talk to me! I want you to like me. I want us to be friends. Perhaps sisters even. Pick up power regulator. It looks active. I don't think I should touch it. There are dead bodies around it. I don't think it's a good idea. What's this? Running self-examination. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chaw while you wait. Spacer's Choice Electrical Transformer. Responsive. Oh, okay. Query. Geothermal Facility. The Emerald Vale region is powered by the Spacer's Choice Geothermal Facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. The best Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. Disengage power regulator. Unable to comply. The power regulator unit may not be disengaged while the transformer is active. You know what? I'm gonna save before I make a save complete. All right. So, query: transformer shutdown. Failure: transformer shutdown protocols non-operational. All right. Shutdown protocols. In compliance with Spacer's Choice engineering and development policies, shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, or theft of property technology. Warning: please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Spacer's Choice electrical transformer while power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreplaceable damage to the transformer. Yeah. And I don't want to touch it, that's for sure, because it could lead to death. And death would be very bad. Very, very bad.
What about death?
Oh, I can read it for you, Han.
Oh boy.
Shutdown protocols. Warning: please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Spacer's Choice electrical transformer while power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the Transformer.
Oh no, that poor Transformer.
Yeah, this sucker right here. And it's telling me, hey, you can pick up the power regulator.
Let's not pick up the power regulator.
Yeah, let's not pick up the power regulator. Wouldn't be a good idea. Surprised there's no one down here, really. Oh, I also talked to Parvati and she, about a comment she made about me being a drinker or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. And, got a little bit of insights that she don't like drinking because it makes her sad. So me thinks there's something a little more... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to show you the men's bathroom. But me thinks that there's something a little more going on with Parvati than meets the eye. Alright, so let me see. So what other buildings are there that we can go into? Because I've been all through the Sultana cannery so far. Let's see. What about inside the... What's this building?
I was going to be a memer and say, is there a canary in the cannery? No.
Canary in the cannery? I mean, maybe in the mines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's this place? This was... Oh yeah, this was Crazy Man guy place.
Crazy Man guy?
Yeah, he was sick and couldn't afford the medicine, and we helped him be able to... No, wait, that wasn't him. This guy...
Nothing like a good hit of ampicillin.
Yeah,
Feels
it was
like
the medicine.
warm, liquid sunlight running through your veins.
I'll leave you be, buddy.
Somebody sounds like Freddy.
Yeah, he's, he had some medicine.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't.
Bless your face.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh, what's this place? Hello.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
Really? What's this one? Oh, yeah, I already read all those last time. What's this? Pick up, bypass. Ooh, not stealing.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
It didn't say I was stealing. It didn't say I was stealing. Why do you have an issue with it? I'll put it back.
Is this where she works?
Maybe. I think so.
That was probably her medicine.
That was a bypass shunt.
Oh, tool use hat. Okay.
There. You happy? I put it back. You happy, Parvati? I want to...
You could have opened it up and gave it to her.
I don't think I can give it to her. Let's see here. Tool used to hack computers. Complex passwords in a... Yeah! I'm West.
Cool.
Yeah. I get lost very easily. No, that's hacking. It doesn't say I'm stealing. I don't... Is she gonna say anything? No? Okay. Hey. It doesn't say I'm stealing. It doesn't say it. That's how I'm justifying this. It doesn't say I'm stealing.
If it don't say you're stealing, it don't mean you're stealing.
Exactly. I'm not stealing. This is a really nice place. This looks so cool. Imagine getting some alcohol out of that thing. I'm pretty sure it's oil, but yeah. Shh. Oh no. No wait, I think it is alcohol.
Bumblebee Brewing Co.
Yeah, it's alcohol.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
Yeah, sure. What do you got? Wait, was
Nothing.
that me opening it, or is that you opening it?
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Oh, this is her house.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what you got to say here. Open up last pass. Indumati. All right, let's check out the first entry. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I look up and think of you.
That's probably why she doesn't like to drink, is because her dad turned into an alcoholic. So depressed.
Maybe. Transcription note from Indumati. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has a name until you give. She has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked
3
it.
days after I was born.
Nice. So, you're a 4th of July, baby.
Yeah, you knew that.
I knew that. Why wouldn't I know that?
I don't know. Some of our group tends to forget things.
I'm one of those people.
We all forget things.
Yeah. But it was the only time she stopped crying. Oh, so when she sang. Ah, I see. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Open last entry, please. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Huh. Interesting. That's a lot of engineering notes. Oh. Pick up Ale Lager. Bypass shunt. Earrings. A pair of stylish earrings.
I don't know if I'd like the idea of LG Lager.
Of LG Lager?
I'm not a huge fan of lager beers anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's give you... no, I'm not going to give you any of those. I think you're good for now. What's this room?
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
Yeah, I like flowers. These are not flowers. But another bypass shunt. I'm not going to pass that up.
I mean, they probably can't bloom because they're inside. They don't have natural sunlight.
True, but they could also be fake. They're just potted plants that are fake, you know, so you don't actually have to take care of them.
I don't know if this planet would have fake foliage.
Well, the planet might not, but Spacer's Choice? They want it to look nice and not need much money to take care of it.
It's cheaper to just take the plants out of the earth and pot them.
Yeah, but then you got to take the time to use water to feed it, make sure that it stays alive. It's actually cheaper just to buy a manufactured variant and place it in the building. The end. You don't have to do any further maintenance after that.
I think she probably got all those plants and put them in there. I don't think the people got them for her.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could see her going out, digging up dirt after a nice long day of engineering. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick a lock. Not from her house. But should I? But no, I shouldn't. But maybe it could be. No, I'd feel so bad if I did.
You're pulling a Markiplier, dude.
Something you need?
We'll talk later. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save. Then I'm gonna steal from her. Oh, it's not stealing if it doesn't say I'm stealing.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was another one of those kind of things up here. Oh, it doesn't say I'm stealing. Doesn't say it. I have to justify myself here. It doesn't say I'm stealing.
You can't steal if it's not stealing.
Exactly. Anything else? I know there was something else. There was something else.
Stay.
Okay, I'm staying.
Stay.
I know that wasn't at me.
Sit.
Well, we are sitting.
Modifications. Yes, modifications. Let's see.
Okay.
So let's modify.
Are you letting Kiki in your room?
Install a mod.
Are you letting Kiki in your room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she got a little up on the gate and accidentally opened it.
Yep.
Calm yourself down.
Hakuna your tatas.
Yes.
God, I haven't said that in a while.
Like, even when it didn't happen.
You didn't.
That's something I gotta start saying again.
You got to?
Yeah, because it's so fun. Oh, dang it. Okay. I am not good at fishing in this game.
What? Oh, that hammer's her hammer. Alright. Yeah, I've upgraded her hammer. I'm fine with that. Repair. Yeah, sure. Repair that. Repair that. Repair.
So you know when you have a song stuck in your head, but it's a good, but then it's like driving you nuts because it's not actually the full song that's playing in your head. So it's just like, please shoot my brain.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm having that with the song "Show Yourself" from Frozen.
Really?
Yes.
I see.
Really good song. I love the music from that movie. Pleasantly surprised with the movie. So much better than the first one.
Yeah. Oh,
But
the
it's-
second movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I have a part from it stuck in my head,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know the song fully. So it's just like it's stuck in my head. It's not correct. And it's just repeating itself because my brain's like, okay, let's try it again. Nope, that was wrong. Okay, we gotta try it again. Nope, okay, that was also wrong. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, okay, gotta do it again. And it's just repeating itself because it's trying to figure out how, and it's trying to remember it. And it's just like, God dang it. And I don't want to stop everything and listen to the song and repeat it like 3 times.
Dare you be caught in my head?
Well, it's more of like, I like this song, but it's driving me nuts because my brain is trying to remember how it goes. And it's like a broken record. And it gets irritating really fast.
Right. Wait, what? Oh, my codex is... I don't care about that.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
You know what? I'm going to upgrade my pistol here. I'm going to tinker with it. Let's tinker. Damage is only going to... Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's tinker some more. Tinker some more. It's gonna be a powerful pistol. Let's tinker with the assault rifle. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't Hermit Crab. God damn it. Shit. Right here. Yes.
What's going on?
Stuff.
Stuff and things?
And things and stuff.
Stuff and things and things and stuff and things and things. Ooh, what's this? Tech skill. Yeah, sure. Add that to this. And
That ups your tech skill?
Yeah, look at that. Tech skill and carrying capacity increase. Oh, that's so nice. That's so very nice.
Nice. Crap, do I have a tab set to the side for leathers? Let me check that. Hello, little beetle. Crap, goodbye, little beetle.
What's going on?
Stuff.
And things?
And things and stuff.
And things and stuff.
Oh, well, there went that next. Let me get a second one. God damn it, it's another fucking Hermit Crab.
19 and 20.
God damn, woodwork.
Nice. Nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Alright, I think I've upgraded our armors that we're going to be using whilst out and about to great levels. I've got 30 armor. I really wish that it wasn't Marauder armor, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What can you do?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just put that on, and there we go. I look so freaking badass.
You do. You look like you could be in Doom.
Doom, 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 doom.
I still can't believe Sarah finished that already, apparently.
Jeez, seriously?
Yeah, she said she finished it and it was a really good game.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Especially after playing Animal Crossing for as long as she did. Oh, wait, I just remembered what I was doing. I was going to be looking around to see if there's anyone else I can talk to in here. As just random possible side quest people.
Okay, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, because you gotta start talking to other people.
Yeah, exactly. I should probably take off my raider armor, though.
Probably a good idea. Oh, it's another goldfish. I'll put you over here.
Alright, so that building's not good. That building can't get into... What's this building? Oh, this is Pravati's house. Okay, this is where I just was. What's this? Constable.
A friend of mine died.
Not the sheriff.
I've never actually been in here.
Yeah.
Seems...
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
The office is running a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and get the 4th one free.
So you have to purchase the bounties.
No. You have to purchase investigating some criminal offense. So if you suspect someone of doing some wrongdoing and you want that investigated, you've got to purchase that from these guys. You don't just report it and then it's their job to go do it. You have to... It's essentially like a private eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. If you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire. I've got some questions for you, if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
I don't know what that is.
That is a mood, though. If only I could say, I gotta remember that, so if a kid is like, I have a question, I can say that to them at work. As long as your questions fall within acceptable margins of curiosity. That would confuse them so much.
Yeah, it would, because they wouldn't know what the acceptable margins of curiosity is.
Well, I mean, some probably the older kids would understand, but like kids that are in kindergarten and stuff that come to the dinosaur park would be like, what are you talking about, you weird lady?
Fair enough, yeah.
But it would be absolutely beautiful. I would love to do that.
Mwah.
Parties.
So who do you work for, Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Ah, sounds like slavery. No, so you're basically a bureaucrat. So who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board.
The Board.
I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
I love this woman. From the snark in her voice to the badass hair she has.
Yeah, right? So you're basically a bureaucrat. There was one other thing. Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you? No, I'm not going to do that one.
We should probably have you here to give you information.
Yeah, but Phineas Wells was from the last episode where he was buried with his golden teeth.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So
Tim had to do something with that.
Yeah, I don't want to bring that up to the constable. So there was one other thing.
Something to report?
If you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Ooh.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Perfect. Well, goodbye. Thank you. I will take care of that.
I love how you're gone out through all that.
I know. I'm pointing it at her and everything.
She's just complete chill. But yeah, and then teeth thing. I think wasn't he not buried with his teeth at all? Like the gold were gone.
No, he was buried with his teeth. And then the idea is to dig him back up and take his teeth.
To take the teeth, that's right. But then the lady who was told that they were please didn't do that because she thought it was wrong.
Yeah, but it was to be used as
payment for his grave.
Payment for having his grave. Wanted. Guillermine Gill Antrium, former Spacer's Choice associate mechanic, terminated from his position. Constable Memorandum. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement Termination and Restitution has filed a right of execution for Gill, effective immediately. Some of you may remember Gill Antrim from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Spacer's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Spacer's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory toward Mr. Antrim. In other words, be robots. Generous bounty. Payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. The Spacer's Choice Department, former Spacer's Choice physician abandoned her duties and disappeared from Edgewater at large and considered dangerous. Why? Department of Retirement, Termination, and Restitution has filed a right of execution for Doc Maybell Burgess, effective immediately. Doc Maybell is wanted for 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parcel of stolen adrenatime, and 1 for depriving the outpost of its official physician. Generous bounty, payment on delivery, must be able to sign their own name. See Constable Reyes for details. And finally, Bertie Cotton, former vicar, acting on behalf of the Order of Scientific Inquiry, stationed to the Edgewater Vicarage, suffered psychological breakdown upon showing symptoms of plague, at large and dangerous. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, Termination, and Restitution has filed a writ of execution for Bertie Cotton, effective immediately. The Order of Scientific Inquiry has declined a response. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Spacer's Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of Zero G. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Generous bounty payment must be... In other words, drink to forget what the old vicar preached to you. That's stealing.
Oh my god, I like another football movie.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
I like that side quest. I'm gonna put it on. Fistful of Digits.
Nothing I can do about it.
Do. But before I get... Whoa.
Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm gonna go and say hi.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Wow. I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I see. Well, I've got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah. You obviously need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
No, Rosemary, no. That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick. It's a little late for that.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Isn't bad that this whole thing has been making me think, wow, this kind of sounds a lot like how business stuff run nowadays. How it is in the U.S. You work, whether you're sick or not, because you have to be able to afford medication when you're sick.
Yeah.
And even if you have to stay out of work, you don't make money.
Yeah.
And you could get fired.
Yeah.
And it's just the way they treat their workers and stuff, and it's so bad.
At least for either traditional or very large organizations that basically view their employees as numbers. Smaller organizations tend to be a lot better about what they do with their employees. But yeah, that's what happens in a large organization when there's too many people inside of it to the point of you've become a number.
And I've worked at plenty of those places, and it sucks.
Yeah. So, and if you go missing, it doesn't affect the work facility. However, in a small organization, that's not necessarily the case, because if you got 10 people working in the company and you go missing, that's a tenth of the whole company gone missing. It's a huge chunk of the work. But if you're in, let's say, Walmart's big old happy camper, not to knock Walmart, and I like Walmart, but you're one in hundreds of thousands of employees across the nation, across the world, or whatever. If you don't show up to work or you go missing or whatever, you're not going to affect the day-to-day of Walmart. So it's like,
but whereas
kind of what
my
Spacer's
job,
choice is.
Yeah, and then like whereas at my job right now, at the dinosaur park, there's only so many of us.
Yeah.
And so if one of us has to stay home sick, we have to all find a way to cover the position of that one person until they're...
Exactly.
Because we don't have enough time, money, and resources to hire on another person to cover them.
Yep.
Or to cover for anybody if they can't come into work.
Right. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. If one person goes missing, the entire company can be in jeopardy with a smaller organization. Well, here's the thing, Rosemary. I got some Adrena time. It's yours if you want.
You've got Adrena time? How? No, I don't want to know. Could be you stole it. Could be you're trying to test me. See if I'm gonna violate company policy. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Okay, I'll leave you be. I'm thinking it's these little butters.
Yeah, they're probably making everybody sick because they're not used to the meat and it's not processed correctly.
Yeah, and the facility won't... the machines don't actually process their stuff. Oh, this is bad. And now the sick are pretty much all...
dying because of the...
What's going on?
I earned a fine bonus for the crates of company ammo.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're shooting those things.
You don't want me breathing on you?
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't want you breathing on me. Is this person dead? Yeah, this person's dead. Whoa.
Well.
Oh. Gimme. Oh. Gimme. It's not stealing. It's not stealing.
They don't need it. They're dead. So it's not stealing. It's just merely being able to use the resources.
Yeah, exactly.
During the time they're alive.
Exactly. Oh, hi. Yeah. What's this? Steal. Don't want to steal.
Why be wasted?
Yeah, exactly. But I don't want to steal. Okay.
Yeah.
Pravati, come on. We're out of the sick house, okay? I got terrified for a second. I was wondering why corporate guard here started firing and getting angry. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, what's this? Secret hideaway. Oh, stealing. Wait, that doesn't say stealing. That's not red. Yoink. Pick up by a passion. Oh, it doesn't say stealing. It's not stealing.
Plus, how would they know it was you that stole it? Like, nobody can say that you're back there and there's nobody out there to see you.
Yeah, but the whole moral portion of the game, if it says steal, then it's considered stealing and your moral code goes down, or whatever it is.
Okay. So it's just you personally know you stole it, so you know that you're doing bad.
Yeah. Damaged letter. What happened to this person? Anna, your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest. Say my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. And if you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. If it just wasn't hard enough in the end. Love, Dad. Oh,
that's so sad.
That's...
Okay, keep him quiet.
Yeah, keep quiet. What's this? Ed's not stealing. That must be the dad. And that must be the mom. Ah, that's... oh.
Yeah, he was carrying her to bring her to the ocean.
Something you need?
Yeah, I think so. I thought you might have special extra dialogue for me here. I guess not.
It's too bad you can't bring those bodies to the ocean side and just bury them next to each other.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Oh,
Holcomb,
then
got
don't
my
come
eye
in.
on you, girl.
Just shut her out.
You just
Miss
shut it
Holcomb
right
ain't
on her
allowed in
face.
this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
Oh.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Oh, okay.
Let me see what you're selling. I've got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
So what's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater?
Yeah.
That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
It's not a test. Telling yourself that won't make it true. I'm glad you're so optimistic. You can't be serious. No one in the right mind would want to live here.
Fourth one.
The blister in my ass is
Prettier than
Edgewood.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work. Lucky to be alive.
Okay.
I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like
Really?
he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's on my ship right now, ready to leave.
Yeah, he's waiting on us.
So, about this plague that's supposed to be going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Really? Really? Okay. Are you done being delusional, or should I wait? Is there a reason you feel like you have to hide what's going on?
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, that's the exact opposite.
This guy is hella brainwashed.
Yeah, Spacer's Choice obviously cares about his family. What do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature. It's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
Okay, and if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Okay. Let's see what you're
Music
selling.
to my ears.
Let me see. Merchant skill. Okay. Yep. Vendors. Ooh, look, it's shiny. Hunter, it's shiny.
It was very shiny.
I have... Really? I've only got 76 bits.
Yikes.
Damn. Yeah, I don't get too many bits out of all these things. That's not cool. Yeah, not worth it. Totally not worth it. This thing would be so awesome to see in my hands. Oh, but it's not worth it. Actually, what does it do? So for some reason you think this hammer should be silver. What? Actually, no, it's not really that great of a weapon now that I'm looking at it. It can knock people down, but that's all hammers. Yeah, no, you got crap. What's this? Sir? Oh, that's just a cancel, sir. That's a door that's locked. I'm not even going to bother with that. That's a door that's locked, too.
You know what would be really nice for the Switch?
What?
If you could take the games that you bought digitally for your 3DS, like the Pokemon Yellow, Blue, Red editions, and you were able to get them on the Switch eShop and re-download them onto the Switch.
Ooh, it's not stealing. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Though if I remember correctly, they got something similar to that on the Switch with the NES and SNES games. But that's only if you have the what's it called? The online payment thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can play with other people. Nope, that's back into the facility. I don't need to go back in there. Is there anything of importance over here? I have never been back here before. Nothing? Ooh! Adreno. Yes, please, and thank you.
Download this Pokemon Home thing, apparently.
No. Why?
What?
Why would you download the Pokemon Home?
Is it not good?
Based on the specs and everything that's being stated about it, it's really not worth it.
Okay, then I'll just look for Pokebank.
Well, that's the replacement to Pokebank, is the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Not really. I'd recommend looking up more about it. Oh, it's not stealing. I'd recommend looking up more about it. Based on what I've seen, the pricing and whatever is ridiculous for what's being given.
It shows that it's free.
Yeah, the free one is not a lot. I mean, when I say not a lot, I mean like, what's the point in having it? Kind of not a lot.
Okay.
As I understand it. I mean, it could have changed with people's complaints from last I saw. Spacer's Choice General Store. Ooh, there might be a quest from here. Oh no, I was already in here. Never mind.
Another day at the cannery.
There could be a quest in here. No, wait, I was already in here. Bleh. Bleh. What's all of this? Nothing important. Alright, ready for some bounties?
If you are, I'm actually getting kind of tired.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, let's do these bounties and then we'll close it. So I see some enemies. The closest one being over here.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I bet she's jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
That's a good point. Totally. Constable was jealous.
So what is this Pokemon Quest?
That's a new game that you'll also see on the mobile platform, like your phone or whatever. It's actually pretty fun. But I mean, it's a little light from what I've seen.
Okay.
Don't throw rocks at me!
Oh my god, they even have Fallout Shelter on here for free.
Cool. Ooh, I grabbed a brain. And those things are like monkeys, so would that be like a monkey brain? Things to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Birdie Cotton. Well, hopefully he's... Oh, wait. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Okay, that explains a bit. I don't want to kill you as much as I just want to, you know, talk.
Huh, they have a Warhammer game on here for free too.
Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I should probably put on my armor. Oh, and I should probably... No, Parvati always has her armor on. That's not stealing.
Oh, is this it? Nintendo Entertainment System TM. Free download. It's got a bunch of the games on it.
Yeah.
Got Mario Bros. There we go. Free download.
Watch out!
Oh.
Stop it. There's you. So you having fun with those Pokemon there? Or whatever you're doing?
I'm looking through the free section on the eShop.
Yeah, no, that's a good one to go through. I know Warframe's there if you want to play Warframe. But it doesn't connect accounts, so you would be starting from scratch, essentially.
Dude, Wolfenstein Youngblood trials on here.
Might be the demo?
Yeah.
Everyone all right?
I probably won't get Warframe for this because...
Yeah, oh, of course. I mean, I'm not a particular fan of the console variant of Warframe myself.
Yeah, I tried playing it on the PS2 and just
PS2? It's on the PS2?
Sorry, PS4.
Oh.
My bad.
I was confused. I was like, when was it on the... Oh, did he die? Oh, he's dead. How do I get up there?
Okay, now I gotta wait for these things to download. And then I am all good to...
Hey there, Birdie. I got his finger now. Yeah.
Now I just gotta go get 2 more fingers.
2 more fingies.
2 more fingers.
And one's way over there, the other's way over there. They're in complete opposite... Oh, that's Reyes. Never mind. I'll go talk to Reyes later. Come on. There's probably more stuff I could have looted, but whatever. How much stamina do I... Oh, hi. Did he just go underground? Oh, he went underground. Where'd he go? Hold on, I gotta reload. Boom. Boom. I am tripping balls right now.
Well.
Oh my god, am I tripping?
Whoops.
Yeah, whoops on my part. That was my bad. Oh, I should probably heal my... Oh, right. I put it as G because I kept accidentally healing myself. Yeah, I'll take some of that. Some Adreno. Yeah, I'm good with that. Oh. You look terrified. Well, I'm over encumbered again. C'est la vie, I guess. So what's your favorite Nintendo game?
Like, of all Nintendo games?
Original
or
Nintendo, the NES.
Super Mario.
Super Mario?
You go do.
Huh?
I'm gonna go do.
Newt.
Newt.
Yeah, it would have to be Mario. Super Mario Bros. Close second would have to be Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt was really good.
There was another one I really liked, but I can't remember what it was called.
Duck Hunt always baffled me as to how it figured out where I was pointing on the screen.
My sister and I used to cheat. We would stick the gun right up against the TV screen and then shoot the ducks.
So did I.
God, what was the other one? We also had Paperboy. My sister and I were not good at that game.
Fair enough. Break it down.
Oh, you know what? I don't think that one was on the NES though. There was one where like you're just one screen, and you had to jump on the enemies that were coming out of the pipes and stuff, and you had to get rid of all the before they hit you and killed you.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
I don't know if that one was on the NES, but that was on one of the games I had.
Yeah, that was the NES. It was one of the side games for Super Mario 3, I think.
Okay, because it was also, I think, connected with one of the games on my Game Boy SP. And I used to play it like crazy. But I didn't have Super Mario 3. I think it was with 2.
No, maybe.
Mario 2 on my SP and Game Boy Advanced.
Yeah, Riot Control Armor. Ooh, what's this armor?
Yeah, that was another one I really liked. I didn't have the Super Nintendo. I didn't have the 64. Never had a GameCube. But I remember watching my friends play the GameCube, and I absolutely loved watching them play the Spyro games on the GameCube. And then I also really enjoyed, oh god, what was the one that was the cruise line? Was that Super Mario Party 8?
Maybe?
It was 7 or 8, so let me look that up.
Not entirely certain which one it would have been. 'Cause I had never really played Mario Party games.
I think it's 7.
Ooh. This is one cool looking weapon. Look at this badass weapon.
It looks like it could be in Halo.
I know,
let's
right? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, is this the,
Okay, so it wasn't 8 because 8 was on the Wii. So was it Super Mario Party 6? They were on a cruise line. That's all I remember. Okay, so it wasn't 6.
Oh, it's an abandoned Spacer's Choice settlement. Oh, okay, never mind. Tamed Canaan, huh?
Here they come!
So it had to have been Mario. Yeah, it was Mario Party 7. They were on a cruise ship.
Oh, okay.
Because it wasn't 5 or 6. And it wasn't 4.
Ooh. Ooh. Adrena time. Lots of it. A bypass shunt? Well, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, 7 was the cruise ship. I remember going over to my friend's house and so
playing
much.
it.
Yeah.
So, where is this,
As for the Wii, my favorite one on the Wii was Mario Galaxy for sure.
My favorite game on the Wii was, Wii Sports.
That was also a pretty good one. I loved playing tennis on that. That and bowling. My grandpa figured out how to cheat the bowling.
Oh,
Get
really?
3 game. Yeah.
Yeah, the bowling one was my favorite.
Yeah, the bowling was fun. Bowling and tennis.
You know the Wii Resort one? The upgraded version of that game?
I never played the resort, but I've seen people play it, like Peebs, Peanut Butter Gaming.
Yeah, I had the resort. It was actually really fun. The whole fencing one and the archery, they were great.
Oh my god, I remember having Mario. I was really good at the rowing in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Anything water-based, I was really good at.
How do I get there?
Well, you're gonna have to get up that cliff somehow, dude. That's all I can say. I know it's not really helpful, but...
Fudge.
You're probably gonna have to go around and find an incline.
But I did go around.
You're gonna have to go around some more. Just follow the cliff line. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nintendo Switch handheld. I'm sorry.
What'd you do?
I accidentally grabbed the corner of it when I went to bring my hand up, and it smacked on the table.
Like that?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Doc Maybell's over here now?
Yeah, Tim was so reluctant to buy me the light.
And it's hideout discovered.
You hiding?
Whoa! All his limbs just popped off. Excuse you. Goodbye, Doc.
They finished downloading. Let's play some more. That was really bad. That was so badly done. I'm sorry. I am ashamed. Online services will remain Twitch online app.
You okay there, Parvati?
Don't die,
so.
Parvati.
I mean, I'm glad that the your companions can't die in exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, sure, they can get hurt pretty bad, but that's about it. Zero G brew, yes, please. Don't mind if I do.
What are you doing back there, Cat?
Eating a pizza.
I hope you're not eating a pizza. There shouldn't be any pizza in you.
I made it.
Oh, you're just trying to get your box. Sorry, I thought you were trying to get into my Transformers.
Transformers!
I'm debating. I've been debating if I wanted to put ringtone on my phone back to that or not.
I mean, whatever floats your boat. I mean, I've got what's it called? The Conductor's music from A Hat in Time. What is that? A leather boa? I don't trust it. Do you? Haunt?
Oh my god, the way it just kind of slinks and it's like chunky slim. Chunky slim. I love it. It looks like a slug. But no, we should probably kill it.
Enemy killed.
It looks so goofy.
It's
oh
a
my god.
Fat boa.
He's a chonker. Little chonker noodle.
Little chonker noodle.
I love the chonker noodle.
Look at the chonker noodle. That's the first time I've actually seen that enemy in this game. Go figure.
Don't tell me I have to set that up to be able to play these.
What?
So I downloaded the thing.
Yeah.
And it says online services are available with a Nintendo Switch Online membership. So I have to join.
You don't have. Hold on, Haunt. You don't have to pay for the online membership because, and this is your circumstance alone. Haru and I both pay for a multi-subscription service that lasts for a whole year. So, I know Haru already has a few people on his plan. I don't think he would mind adding other friends. That's something you can ask him about. But I have no one else on my plan except me.
Dang, that's impressive.
Yeah, I am impressive. I'm a hacker. What can I say? You're an engineer.
Right. Yeah, I'll have to ask him then. Because I don't want to pay $3.99 for a month or whatever it was for just a single person. Because I can't afford that.
For the single person, it's $20 a year.
I can't afford that.
Yeah.
That's half of one of my credit card payments.
Okay.
And then I have to pay $360 a month for a car.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Plus other bills. Plus paying the dogs are about $100, $200 a month.
Wait.
For the dogs.
Oh, shh. We're getting into the territory of the primals.
The primals?
The primals. We found their nest. I'm gonna poke it.
Hi, Mama. Hello.
Really? Nothing? Okay.
Hi, Mama. I know, you don't want me to hold you because I smell that.
Ooh, they're really close!
As soon as we're done with this, I have to go put what's left of my room is starting to smell strongly of onions.
Onions are great.
They are, but I don't want to sleep in a room that smells like onions.
Why not?
Because these are really stinky onions.
What? they smell so good.
Yes, but they're also stinky and it's gonna keep me up all night.
Are they stinky?
Not stinky, but they're getting close to stinky.
I feel like my armor needs to get repaired a little bit. That's what the little symbol at the bottom of my screen is.
Okay. I'm yawning.
Yeah, you're yawning. Me too. We're all yawning. Probably.
The only thing that should be contagious. Yawning.
Hi. You gonna shoot me?
What's that noise?
Incoming!
It's me walking. Really? What the frick rat diddly rat is that?
I have no idea.
Holy crap! Jesus.
You are stopper!
Alright. You got this. Good. Good job. I believed in you wholeheartedly, Pravati. I wholeheartedly believed in you. I thought I was gonna die. I believed in you so much. You are a great person. Jeez, that scared the heck out of me. I am glad to have you on my team. Nothing? Really? Nothing at all? Okay, fine. Okay. My persuasion is up to 50. I feel the power. Yes. Apply. Now I can cower duration? Interesting. Perks. Let's see. Ooh, no. Quicken the dead. Tactical dilation recharge rate. Meal. Additional ammo. Armor rating. Companion crit chance. Weapon armor durability. Sprint walk speed damage. I don't know if this will help me at all. Vendor prices, walking speed. I'll do this. It didn't help at all. Oh, well, that's probably because I have a boatload of things on. It's like super awesome and rare, but does little to nothing. Got you covered. What? That's not at all what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's not at all. This is what I wanted to do. Got a lot of guns here. Two more. Hunting rifle, we'll just sell that and that and that. Well, not sell. We're breaking them apart. What was that? Okay, alright. Yeah. 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 I think I got it. I think I got them all. All the... wait. Bolt or pistol? Bolt or pistol? I could probably give this to... oh. Parvati. Oh, we got a 212. 215, not 212. And again, this could be very helpful for you. Huh?
Stand down! Always wanted to say that.
Always wanted to say what? Oh. Aww. Oh. You're part of another quest. I know that much. I'll deal with you later. Did I loot everyone properly? Looks like it. Time to head back to Spacer's Choice. Alright, really? I thought I went all the way... Why? I thought I did go back all the way here. I didn't. Ugh. That's my bad.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Something to report?
Yeah. I'm here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Here's Gillian
Gil
Antrim.
Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. I was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Yeah, I do. Here's Doc Maybell's.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
I do. Here's Bertie Collins' finger.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Hey! So what's this, junior deputy constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Thank you. So, how many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
That doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
I see. So, I heard one of your workers shot himself. Eugene, I think.
Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime.
Oh, that sucks. There was something else I wanted
What's
to
on
ask
your mind?
you. I've got some questions for you, if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Almost locked up today.
You're locked up now, Parvati. Alright, let me check out my journal. What's up there? Yeah. I mean, I guess we could do Die Robot and try to finish that next time. So thank you everyone for joining me and Hunter here on The Outer Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for sure I'd be going and doing the first quest, but apparently I didn't because we had a revelation in the middle of this.
Yeah. And stuff happens. Sometimes not the way you want it to, but that's just gotta go with the flow, and sometimes if the flow turns into a little bit of a rapid, you just gotta traverse that rapid and way through it.
Yeah, pretty much. So, thank you everyone, really. Thank you so much for joining us here. If you're here now or in the future, or whenever you're watching this. And until next time, I will see you all later.